So hello guys, good afternoon, welcome to EduTap. How are you doing? So today we'll be having a quiz on our yesterday's video's current affairs. I'll be asking you questions on the current affairs which we have covered in our previous video, which have covered the important current affairs from 1st to 7th of September, and as per your request I have also brought in a few extra questions from the month of July. And so guys, okay, so Josh is high, happy to know that. Do let me know in the chat box if I'm audible and visible to all of you. So guys, we are running a spin offer. You can spin and win. Get exciting offers on our website. You can win up to 40% off on our courses. So do enjoy. And before that guys, I would like to request you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. And I have been getting a few queries regarding कि सर PDF कहाँ मिलेगी? PDF यहाँ मिलेगी Telegram channel पर, link for which is in the description box below. Along with that, I will also be adding the link for our GA series playlist. So okay, audible and clear. Good afternoon everyone. So let's get started guys. करें शुरू अपने quiz के साथ फिर हैं. So the first question for today that I have for you is that recently, which of the following countries has declared an economic emergency following steep rise in its food prices? So a country that has declared an economic emergency following steep rise in its food prices. The options are Sri Lanka, Canada, Afghanistan, India, Zimbabwe. Come on guys, quickly. बहुत easy question है और बहुत जल्दी आंसर करेंगे because you and I know that the exam is near and you just need to revise. This is only for your revision. So let's quickly get done with the revision of our MCQs. Sri Lanka, A. Okay, someone is saying C. So the right answer for this is Sri Lanka. Yes, Sri Lanka has declared economic emergency following steep rise in its food prices, which have been caused by its depreciating currency and falling forex reserves. Remember that Sri Lanka is the right answer, not Afghanistan. Sri Lanka has declared an economic emergency. Afghanistan is also going through an emergency, but it is Sri Lanka's government which has declared an economic emergency. Now next we have that recently Indian Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has received an approval rating of 70% among the world leaders. Which of the following companies has published this survey? The options are Morning Consult, Forbes, Mindfield, Cushman Wakefield and Twitter. So come on guys. Okay, so I'll repeat the question that Indian Prime Minister has received the highest approval rating among world leaders, and that is 70%. Which of the following companies has released this survey? Okay, Morning, E. Okay. So Morning Consult, yes, that is the right answer. So Morning Consult has published this survey where he has been given the highest approval rating among world leaders. And what is approval rating? Basically, we go to people, we ask whether or not you approve for this person as your leader, and the number of people who say yes compared to the number of people who say no, the total number of positive upon the total positive plus negative, you could say, gives you your percentage of approval rating. So he has been given the highest approval rating in the world leaders. Next we have that which of the following companies has started fitting LNG kits in its diesel dumpers in order to reduce its carbon footprint? The options are GAIL, BEML, Coal India Limited, Reliance or NTPC. So okay, let's wait for a few answers. So some company has started fitting LNG kits, liquefied natural gas kits, in its diesel dumpers. So diesel is being replaced by LNG in order to reduce carbon footprint. Coal, CII, okay, CIL, yes, Sushil, yes. So Coal India Limited is the right answer, and Coal India Limited has signed an MOU with GAIL and BEML to get this task completed. Very good guys, moving on. Next we have that recently International Day of Charity has been observed on 5th September It is marked as a tribute to which of the following persons? So International Day of Charity. Date has been given in the question itself. So this is your way of revising that International Day of Charity is marked on 5th September. The question is that it is marked as a tribute to which of the following persons? Options are Bill Gates, Nelson Mandela, Sonu Sood, Mother Teresa, or none of the above. Yes, Mother Teresa. Right, guys? So Mother Teresa is the right answer, and it is on the death anniversary of Mother Teresa that International Day of Charity is marked, which is on 5th September. Next, we have that recently, which of the following companies has become India's first PSU to win Global ATD Best Awards? The options are Northern Coalfields Limited, Larsen & Toubro Technology Limited, Bharat Electronics Limited, Power Grid, Coal India Limited. Come on, guys. Let me repeat the question for you. Do look at the keywords of the question. Do not just fall prey to the options. Which of the following companies has become India's first PSU to win the Global ATD Best Award? So I am getting an answer L&T. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Power Grid, L&T, BD. Okay, so we are getting confused between B and D. So at least we know that A, C and E are not the right answers. Very good. Now guys, all of those who have given Larsen & Toubro as the answer, look at the keyword PSU over here. Yes, Larsen & Toubro has been given rank 1. But Power Grid has become first PSU with rank 8 to win this award. So that was my point here, that look at the keywords and do not just fall prey to the options. Larsen & Toubro has received rank 1 and Power Grid has received rank 8. With that, Power Grid has become first Indian PSU to win this award. Next, we have that recently which of the following banks has accepted the admission of UAE, Uruguay and Bangladesh as its new members. The options are New Development Bank, World Bank, Asian Development Bank, International Monetary Fund or Exim Bank. Come on guys, we have discussed this yesterday. So recently which of the following banks have accepted the admission of UAE, Uruguay and Bangladesh as its new members? NDB, right? NDB is the right answer. So NDB has accepted UAE, Uruguay and Bangladesh as its new members. Moving on, next guys, we have that. Now we are going to cover the important MCQs from July. Guys, I would like to tell you all that on Sunday, Ritika ma'am and Gurukirat sir will be taking a marathon session where they will be covering extensively. They will be covering the GA from June, July, August and September. So get ready. Keep your lunch boxes with you. It will be a very lengthy session, but it will make you revise GA thoroughly with each and every important question, specifically curated for the NABARD examination based on the previous year questions. Now I have the question in front of you from July. Recently an MOU has been signed to conserve turtle in which of the following states or union territories? The options are Assam, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Kerala or Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Come on guys, can I have some more answers? Okay, someone A and D. These are the main answers which I can find. So A or D. The right answer for this is, guys, Assam. So Assam has signed an MOU to conserve turtles. Sorry guys, turtles, not title. Now next we have that recently Dash has been awarded the world's most innovative investment promotion agency 2021 by the OCO Global. The options are Invest India, Federation of India Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Confederation of Indian Industry, Deloitte or none of the above. I'll repeat the question once again. Recently in July 2021, Dash has been awarded the most innovative investment promotion agency by OCO Global. The options are Invest India, Federation of India Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Confederation of Indian Industry, Deloitte, or none of the above. Invest India, A. Sumit Abhinav Pooja. Okay. Right answer. Invest India is the right answer. Guys, come on. We are, I have brought in some special questions from the month of July. So next question. Recently, President of United States, POTOS, Joe Biden has nominated the Indian-American Circuit Court Chief Judge Dash as a federal judge for the Eastern District of Michigan. So in the Eastern District of Michigan, a federal judge has been appointed who is an Indian-American Circuit Court Chief Judge. The options are Montague Singh Ahluwalia, Sunita Narayan, Dr. Rajendra Kishore Panda, Abhimanyu Mishra, Shalina D. Kumar. A very easy question, guys. Yes. So the Josh is very high, I can see that. Right answers. Shalina D. Kumar has been appointed as a federal judge for the Eastern District of Michigan. And why is this question important? Well, the world's largest economy is, appointing an Indian American as a federal judge for the Eastern District of Michigan. And since she's an Indian American, it makes the question relevant for our exam. Next, recently, who among the following has been appointed as an executive director of the board of Tata Motors? So, we are talking about a new appointment as the executive director to the board of Tata Motors. So, the company we are talking about is Tata Motors. The position we are talking about is executive director. The options are A.K. Suri, Karim Khan, Girish Wagh, Padma Kumar M. Nair, or Satyen Vaidya. This was in news. This has been in news for so long. You should be able to name it very easily. Wagh, okay, A.K. Suri. Okay, guys, come on. Where is the Josh? C, A. Okay, so the right answer is Girish Wagh. So Girish Wagh has been appointed as the executive director to the board of Tata Motors. Next, guys, we have that recently Dash has launched first bullet train in Tibet. This is a very easy question. I hope you will be able to answer this. The options are China, Bhutan, El Salvador, Israel, Fiji. Okay, so I'm getting answer C. Guys, if it will be easier if you could also mark the question number to which you are answering. So this is question number 11. What will be your answer for question number 11? Okay, I have received an answer, China. So China has launched first bullet train in Tibet, right, guys? So moving on, next we have that recently Dash has assumed charge as the Air Force officer commanding in chief of the Western Air Command of the Indian Air Force. Air officer commanding in chief of the Western Air Force Command of the Indian Air Force. The options are Akriti Chopra, Vikas Behel, Ibrahim Raisi, K. Nagarj Raidu, or B.R. Krishna. B.R. Krishna, okay. 12E. So yes, a lot of you are giving the right answer. B.R. Krishna is the right answer. B.R. Krishna has assumed charge as the Air Officer Commanding in Chief of the Western Air Command of the Indian Air Force. Very good, guys. I'm really liking the Josh. Recently, who among the following has become the youngest ever chess grandmaster in the world? Options are Abhimanyu Mishra, Mingma Tenji, Sunil Chhetri, Cristiano Ronaldo, Shafali Verma. Question number 13. Give me the right answers. A very important news again. The youngest ever chess grandmaster in the world. So why is this news important? Well, youngest ever chess grandmaster in the world, and he is an Indian American. So again, a very important thing. 13A, right? Abhimanyu Mishra has become the youngest ever chess grandmaster in the world. Very nice, guys. I am really glad and happy that you all have revised well for the month of July. Next, we have that World Asteroid Day is observed annually on Dash. The options are 12th June, 13th June, 25th June, 26th June, or 30th June. Question number 14. Options A, B, C, D, E. 12th June, 13th June, 25th June, 26th June or 30th June. Come on guys, quickly tell me which option should I lock over here, so that you are able to revise that World Asteroid Day is marked on which of the following dates. So 30th, okay. So Sheil has given the answer 30th. 14th, E. You are glad, so I am glad, okay. E. Right, 30th June is the right answer. So World Asteroid Day is observed annually on 30th June. Guys, I know there are a lot of days, dates and their themes to remember, but revising through MCQs, you will be able to retain them very easily when you'll see the options coming up in the exam, and you will be able to retain, you will be able to remember. You'll be having, maybe you will be having flashbacks ki haan ye kiya tha. So 30th June is when the World Asteroid Day is observed. Next, we have that Chartered Accountants, that is CA Day, is observed annually on. The options are 1st July, 3rd July, 5th July, 4th July or 30th June. World Chartered Accountants Day is observed annually on 1st July, 3rd July, 5th July, 4th July or 30th June. 15A, and they have given a background about it also. So yes, it is marked on 1st July. That is the right answer. Very nice guys. Chartered Accountants Day is observed annually on 1st July. Moving on, next we have that name the person who has been recently appointed as a member of UN Tax Committee. UN Tax Committee. The options are Ajay Kumar Bhalla, Rasmi Ranjan Das, Rakesh Asthana, Mohinder Kumar, Sanjay Bajpai. Now those of you who are watching my videos from starting, you know I have given you a small trick to remember who has been appointed as the member of UN Tax Committee. The options A, B, C, D, E. Can I have the right answer? Question number 16. अजय कुमार भल्ला, रश्मि रंजन दास, राकेश अस्थाना और मोहिंदर कुमार और संजय बाजपेयी. So my trick to remember this question is, so okay, the answer I have received is 16A, 16A, B, B, A, B. Yes, Abhishek, very glad that you remember. So the trick that I gave you to remember UN Tax Committee, member of UN Tax Committee, remember RRD, that is Rasmi Ranjan Das. So Rasmi Ranjan Das is the correct answer. You can remember it by saying RRD, UN Tax Committee. So this will be my trick to remember this. I hope it will help you too. Moving on, next we have that India celebrates National Broadcasting Day every year on. The options are 18th July, 19th July, 20th July, 21st July or 23rd July. Come on guys, India celebrates National Broadcasting Day every year on. The options are 18th, 19th, 20th or 21st, 23rd July. Yes, Rahul, RRD, yes, right. So now moving on to question number 17. Okay, I have received an answer 23. So yes, National Broadcasting Day is marked on 23rd July. Moving on, next we have that recently which of the following countries has announced to create its own social media platform called Jogajog as an alternative to Facebook and Alapon for WhatsApp. The options are Bangladesh, Russia, South Africa, Israel or Australia. Question number 18. The options are Bangladesh, Russia, South Africa, Israel or Australia. We are talking about Jogajog as an alternative to Facebook, Alapon as an alternative to WhatsApp. Bangla, right? So Bangladesh has announced to create its own social media platforms called Jogajog for Facebook and Alapon for WhatsApp. Moving on, next we have guys that name the person who has been recently appointed as the new Prime Minister of Nepal. The options are Sher Bahadur Duba, Sheikh Hasina, Mahinda Rajapaksa, Bidya Devi Bhandari, KP Sharma Oli. I'll repeat the question. Prime Minister of Nepal, month of July. The options are KP Sharma Oli, Bidya Devi Bhandari, Mahinda Rajapaksa, Sheikh Hasina or Sher Bahadur Dubey? Okay, so right, A is the right answer. Sher Bahadur Dubey has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Nepal. Very nice, guys. Are you enjoying the lecture? Are you enjoying the questions? Is it, are you able to revise them? Do you remember the answers? Do let me know. Now the next question is that name the person who has recently become third Indian origin woman to fly into space. Now the options are Kalpana Chawla, Sunita Williams, Peggy Whitson, Sirisha Bandala or Bhavana Kant. Now guys, looking at the options, I hope you are able to exclude some of the options, because I'll give you a hint. We are talking about a person who has recently, if you don't even know who the third person is, you could still exclude some options looking at the keyword recently, July. Now, third Indian origin woman to fly into space. So, E option, right? D, okay, D. So, right, D is the right answer. Sirisha Bandala has become the third Indian origin woman to fly into space. E is not the right answer, sorry for that. Sirisha Bandala flew into the Virgin Galactic flight, becoming the third Indian origin woman to fly into space. Moving on, next we have that recently Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has launched Bhim UPI in which of the following countries? The options are Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh or South Africa. Okay, so please give some tricks to cover GA in remaining days. See, if you have now with such limited time, the best way to revise GA would be to cover up as many MCQs as you can, take as many quiz as you can, watch our marathon session on Sunday. That will be your best way to cover up as many questions related to NABARD examination which is coming up. So my suggestion to you, anyone who hasn't, if like I got a question, so for them, if you haven't still started preparing, do watch Sunday's marathon session. We'll be covering each and every important question from the NABARD exam point of view. So that will be your best shot to prepare GA for your examination in such a small time frame. Now, Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay, so the answers that I have received are Bhutan. So right, Bhutan is the right answer. In Bhutan, Nirmala Sitharaman ji has launched the Bhim UPI, and with that, Bhutan has become the first neighboring country, basically you could say country after India, to adopt the Bhim UPI. Moving on, next we have that recently the historic urban landscape project of UNESCO for Gwalior Orchha has been launched. The two cities are located in which of the following Indian states? The options are Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan or Punjab. So I am getting a query that please discuss other options as well. Guys, these are specifically for your revision. So a lot of students are here only for revision. In case you want to revise thoroughly with the options, you can go back and watch our videos in the playlists. In the videos, we have thoroughly covered each and every option and the question and the facts related to the question as well. So the answers are Madhya Pradesh. Okay, right. So the states Gwalior and Orchha, these two cities are located in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, now moving on, next we have that the Prime Minister of India has inaugurated the International Cooperation and Convention Center Rudraksh in dash. The options are Varanasi, Bhopal, Surat, Jaipur or Patiala. First of all, let's look at the states: Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan or Punjab. So I have received A as an answer. So Madhya Pradesh 23A, right? So A is the right answer. So Rudraksh has been inaugurated in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Right, guys, very good. If this will be your accuracy in the exam, I'm sure you will be scoring full marks in the GA section. Next, we have that recently the Union Cabinet has approved the MOU signed between Ministry of Steel of Government of India and Ministry of Energy of which of the following countries on cooperation regarding coking coal. I hope I'll be getting the answers without even discussing the options, because a lot of students have been talking about the MOU signed between India and dash regarding coking coal. Now the options: Japan, South Korea, Canada, Russia and China. The right answer for this is option number, come on, I'll wait a few more seconds. The right answer for this is Russia. So India has signed an MOU with Russia regarding coking coal for steel making industry. This has been one of the most extensively discussed MOUs. Now next we have that name the Tri-Nation Tabletop Anti-Narcotics and Maritime Search and Rescue Exercise, which was recently conducted between Indian Navy, Maldives, National Defence Force and Sri Lanka. The options are Exercise Varuna, Corpet, Shield, Maitri or Malabar. Come on guys, a Tri-Nation Tabletop Anti-Narcotics and Maritime Search and Rescue Exercise conducted between Indian Navy, Maldives and National Defence Force, and Sri Lankan Navy. A very important exercise. Give me the name of the exercise. The options are Varuna, Corpet, Shield, Maitri, Malabar. I think this is the best way to revise GA. Look at the questions, look at the options. The options might confuse you, but after revising them 2 or 3 times, you will be able to answer them. You will be able to retain the answers to the questions. So I am receiving answer D, C, exercise Shield. So yes, exercise Shield is the right answer. What will be an easier way to remember Shield? Well, anti-narcotics, anti किसी चीज से हम बच रहे हैं. So we are basically providing a shield over the narcotics. So and it was a Tri-Nation Tabletop exercise. So pretty important exercise because we are talking about 3 navies here: Indian Navies, Maldives National Defence Force and Sri Lankan Navy. Exercise Shield is the right name. Moving on, next we have that recently Union Cabinet has approved a memorandum of understanding signed between India and Dash on cooperation in the field of health and medicine. Now in the questions related to MOUs, I have asked you do focus on the month and whether it has been signed or it has been approved. So obviously everyone will focus on the field of the MOU, or everyone will focus on the country and the other country, and they'll be able to answer in which field the MOU was signed. But I am also asking you to please focus on the month and whether it was approved or signed, so that your accuracy in marking the right answers becomes 100%. Denmark, right? Denmark is the right answer. So an MOU has been approved between India and Denmark in the field of health and medicine in the month of July 2021. Very nice guys. So with that we have come to the end of today's session. Send us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in for any queries. Comment down in the comment section below how are you liking the videos. On Tuesday I'll be coming up with the next video related to the current affairs, and I would like to remind you that Ritika ma'am and Kirat sir will be taking your marathon series where they'll be covering more than 500 questions related to GA. So that will be your short way of preparing for GA in such a small time duration. So that's it from my end guys. You can log into our website. We are running a spin the wheel contest where you can win up to 40% off on our courses. Thank you guys for joining in.